Hello and welcome back to the Week in 7 Questions, this time with a very special guest, Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer. Minister, you're extremely busy during the corona pandemic. What is the most important challenge to Germany's armed forces?
So first of all, I'm very impressed with what our soldiers are pulling off during the corona crisis, both at home and abroad, and all on super short notice. The key task now is bigger than the crisis, to give our soldiers the equipment, the capabilities and the support they need to be an even better force. I think we owe it to them and to ourselves.
And what does COVID-19 mean for Europe's security?
So COVID-19 has given us two big insights. First, how vulnerable we are to shocks like this. We need to become much more resilient. Second, how other powers will try to exploit the pandemic for geopolitical gains. Europeans must work very hard to ensure the health crisis does not turn into a security crisis.
How do you see the substantial withdrawal of US troops from Germany announced recently?
I think we need to have a very clear understanding of what these soldiers are here for: protecting Europe and protecting the United States. US troops in Germany also advance US interests. This is less a bilateral issue and more a discussion for NATO.
If our GDP goes down, we might paradoxically reach the 2% goal pretty quickly, no?
So this weird effect shows us that we really need to change the debate in NATO. Let's discuss concrete capabilities instead of abstract numbers. 2% is very important. Tangible outputs are even more important. I stand for Germany to continue increasing its contributions.
Should Germany have armed drones?
Yeah, I'm convinced we need them, if we use them for the protection of our soldiers. The men and women in uniform deserve the best protection possible when we send them on missions.
And what was the most important lesson of your 2-year chairmanship of the CDU?
So let me say, the CDU has fought so many political fights. It has fought for a social market economy, the Wirtschaftswunder, a strong NATO, German reunification and European integration. I look at my party today and I'm just proud. The CDU is able to manage crisis in a serious and sober way. At the same time, it has visionary power to surprise people with innovative ideas for a better future.
Minister, until recently, you were also a part-time comedian during Carnival. If you were to play again, in what role would it be?
Oh my gosh, a great question, but it might come a bit too early. The pandemic is not yet over. Before we make plans for big parties like Carnival again, let's beat the coronavirus and the economic fallout first.
Dankeschön, Frau Minister. Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you again next week with another surprise guest.